This is television for the Isles of Scilly, brought to you with Worldwide Financial Planning, Truro and Penwith College, and the Scilly Lottery. From Radio Scilly, this is scillytv.com.
Fantastic turnout, you know. They really did well. I was delighted.
So forgetting the kit, is it an excuse or is it genuine?
You never know, but I know what I was like when I was doing it. I used to forget my kit every now and again for the marathon, but no, generally there's only 2 or 3, but it was a fantastic turnout by the kids this year.
Do you get the dog ate it type of excuses? I bet you've heard some great ones, haven't you?
I do get a few. I can't really go into some of them, not certainly not on the radio, but yeah, we sit down in the staff room sometimes and say, you won't believe what this one's come out with today, you know, and yeah, have a chuckle.
Now, it's not a real marathon in the context of having to do 26 miles, is it?
No, it's kind of it's about 6 1/3 miles, I think, but it's become a bit of a... well, Roger Williams used to do it, my predecessor from years ago, and you get a lot of parents sort of coming to me and go, oh, well, I did it, you know, with Grinner. He would force us around, you know, whatever the weather, and it's become a tradition, and the kids genuinely like it.
How many took part then yesterday?
Well, we've got about 100 kids in the secondary at the moment, and it's optional for Year 11, and we had about 9 or 10 Year 11s run it. So I guess you're looking at some 85, 90 kids took part yesterday, and Year 5 and 6 from the primary. They do a smaller one.
Who won? Who came first?
It was Rory Guy again this year. He's doing a lot of running. He's actually running for the country, I think, at the moment, through the Army Cadets. He's going to Portugal. Did another fantastic time yesterday. He's only Year 9, did it in 43.18. So, yeah, he's got a good future. He's a little bit behind Phil Greenlaw still, which nobody can quite beat Phil, but Phil set the record 39 minutes when he was in Year 11, so Rory's got a couple of years to practice.
Any other really notable entrants?
Megan Douglas won it for the girls again. You can see where she gets it from. Running, I think running goes in the family there.
Yeah,
she
very
did.
much.
I'm just looking at her time here, 51:10. You know, fantastic time. But the effort that was made by a lot of those people. The boy who came in second has been training really hard. Hamish Hamilton from over on Tresco. Some of the girls, you know, Robin Douglas again, Yasmin Robson. And the boys, the winner of the primary, Ollie Glenn, you know, I think Duncan ran with him, and Duncan was struggling to keep with him. You know, he was marching on, did a fantastic time. Tara Hitchens, you know, there's been no lack of effort at all, really. You know, it was really good to see.
And there are other people to thank for helping put this on.
Yeah, I was hoping to say thanks to a few people. I can't go through them all because there are literally too many, but a big thank you to all the people that did our marshalling for us, because without them we can't actually keep it safe, and you know, a major tradition would go by the wayside. So a big thanks to everybody who pitched in yesterday,
because it's pretty much unique, isn't it? I mean, being able to run around the coastline and run beautiful scenery, we wouldn't get that in many other areas, would you?
If you tried to do a risk assessment on the mainland, you know, you'd have to have an incredibly sympathetic headmaster. Most of them would just say it's just not worth it. You know, there's too many ifs and buts here, but here, you know, we're lucky. You know.
And we're bucking the trend, I guess, nationally, because there's this report out today saying that kids are more likely to sit on their PlayStations or, you know, watch TV. Kids are getting less and less inclined to go out and exercise. You're not seeing any change in trend here, are you?
I don't really know. You know, if we put something on, if there's a club on after school, whatever it might be, it's always well attended. You know, and you know, we got the new sports hall in the process of being built, and I'm expecting, you know, the kids to be in there a lot, you know, as well as the local community. It's such a fantastic opportunity for everybody here. But no, I don't see that being a problem here.
The guy from Sport England says the problem is they got 15% of 6 to 15-year-olds who can't swim, 10% don't know how to ride a bike, and he says the big issue is that exercise has to be fun. That's the key thing, is it?
It is, yeah. I mean, if you can make your lessons enjoyable, then you're already off to a good start, you know. And then hopefully you develop it from there. So getting those kids, taking the pressure off them when they're at primary, and just enjoying being out there doing whatever game or whatever sport it might be, you know, and then you can start getting into the nitty-gritty when they get to years 5 and 6 and get a little bit more technical and taking it. But you've got to get the grounding in first and make them come hoping to do it. Looking forward to doing it.